Greetings, family. Well, I had to come by because I miss you all, and I wanted to share with you some exciting news for all of us. I often come by and give thanks and appreciation and gratitude to the other energies, the other signs, and I wanted to say that it is my time. It is all of our time. But basically, the sun sign of Aquarius is upon us. Not only will the sun be in our beautiful, weird, unique sign of Aquarius, but also the new moon, giving us an opportunity to start all over. Every day is an opportunity to start anew. But specifically with the new moon, we think in terms of new opportunities, clearing away the old and allowing the new to come in. I speak of that quite often because it is necessary to continue to reevaluate, to reassess, and to make the necessary adjustments in our lives in order to live our best life. Yeah. So, January 20th, which is Friday, I believe, is the first day of that season, of the Aquarius season. Aquarius energy is all about community, it's all about friendships, and it's all about being uniquely you. Even if other people call you weird, different, offbeat, I think that sometimes we're afraid of uh, these words, not necessarily afraid, but the fear of being different uh, may, put a little hesitation in some of the things we may desire to be and do. I would be remiss or not being completely honest if I say a lot of times and a lot of things that I do them scared. My first post, my first YouTube um, experience, my first TikTok, going live. I don't really go live, but even just preparing these videos and then sharing them with you, I always see something I should have said, did, or looked differently. But I put it out there anyway. And a lot of times I appreciate people looking at them and hopefully being inspired or encouraged, but really it's for me. I go back and review my videos often. And I was like, wow, did I say that? I did say that. Thank you, Ella, for remembering and for reminding me of what's necessary to help you grow. It's interesting. Today is Wednesday. So I'm putting this post out on probably today if I decide to share it. And I don't know, I just want to share this. The colors I wear every day is a reflection of the energies of that day. Each of us has, a birth date and energies that were present at the time of our birth, where each planet was positioned when we were born. So in my studies, I've learned the different energies of my birth and which planets were where. And then there's also the permanent, so to speak, placement of these planets, where they reside or live. For example, on a standard astrology chart, wheel, what have you, Aries is always first. Aries is ruled by Mars. Blah 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 blah. So for me, Wednesday is my Mars day. Wednesday is my Mars day. Mars is represented by red. But traditionally, Wednesday is the day of Mercury. Mercury is sometimes identified by blue. So I always try to combine the colors, hence I'm wearing red and blue. It doesn't always work out that way, but I do try. I do try. And what it does for me is keep it top of mind of what energies are working with me, and when situations or conversations or things come up, I and probably the best reminder of that, just look at myself and say, you know what, yeah, people are going to be fiery today, perhaps, or I'm going to be fiery today, perhaps, because Mars energy resides with me, and Mars is all about taking action, sometimes being somewhat aggressive. So it reminds me to maybe sometime pull back, or the opposite, because sometimes people need for you to let them know where you stand. Not always, but sometimes it's necessary. You don't want to let people just walk over you either. So anyway, it's been, oh my God, 6 minutes. I've really been talking. So I just wanted to say to my Aquarius nation, which is all of us, Aquarius believes in moving mountains, making changes, being the disruptive one sometimes in order to get those changes made. Revolution. But we also about building community in our own unique way, and friendships. So I'm looking for new friends. And in these new friendships and these new partnerships, I hope that we can build on what we already know. I share what I know, you share what you know, and then we in turn go give it to the community. So I just want to say some quick shout outs to some Aquarius people. Number one, my namesake, my granny, Ella May Wright, from which I was named. Granny, thank you. Thank you for taking me to church every Sunday, even though you had to come and get me from way on the west side, because she lived, I didn't live with my granny, but she made sure every weekend that me and my sisters were with her so that we can attend services. And that opened up my mind, heart to spirit. Let me know that there was something more than just this physical me, that there's a whole spirit world that we need to get acquainted with. So thank you, Granny. And I'd like to give a love and shout out to my beautiful niece, Prisha. Prisha. Our month is coming up. I love you, Pri. Pretty Pri is what we call her. She's a firecracker. But she's also as sweet as pie. And many other friends. Alicia just popped in my mind. Hey, Alicia. I know she reps Aquarius often on her posts. Hey, Alicia. She's my adopted daughter. Or niece, because she calls me Auntie Ella. So hey, Alicia. My little cousin, TJ. Hey, TJ. Oh, man, it's so many of us. I don't want to forget, but it's so many. My cousin, Eric, he's not with us anymore. But Eric Calvin, he was an Aquarius. And Glenn O'Neill, Glenn Mack. Yes, he's with the group Public Announcement, and he is an Aquarius. What up, Glenn? Oh, I can't remember everybody at this moment, and I don't write stuff down. I speak from my heart, and I just let it flow. So I'm sure there are more, but I am going to say I love you all. Be good to yourselves so that we can be good to one another because we're a reflection of each other. Peace, love to the family.